Welcome everyone to a fighter showcase. We're doing Jorge Gamebred Masvidal set to face Kamaru Usman in the main event for UFC 251. I honestly think, man, it's gonna be, man. You got 3 title fights on that card. Jorge, I feel like people don't, a lot of people want him to win, but they want it to be like by something that's crazy luck or whatever, like a random flying knee or something. But the man, if you watch back at about 7 of those decision losses, you can argue that Jorge's actually like 41-6 because he definitely got robbed against Benson. He definitely got robbed against, well, Benson was close. Iaquinta definitely got robbed against. Maia fight could have been scored either way for him. Lawrence Larkin fight, like, he just got on the bad end of those split decisions, like Jose Aldo did against Moraes. But, yeah, Jorge has a lot of good gifts. I feel like in this game, like, he feels smooth. His boxing is really sound. His idol is pretty good. Don't do that. Don't touch my body. But he's I think he's missing a switch kick. He doesn't have a switch kick in this game, and he uses that switch kick a lot. And he's just, the man is solid everywhere. He's above average in most locations. The fact that he was able to survive against Damian Maia, when Maia had him for like 2 minutes and 30, half of the round basically, and he's able to like neutralize Maia. It lets you know that, hey, he may not be this ground and pound wrestler like Kamaru Usman, but he can grapple. He can definitely hang with them. And if you saw a little bit earlier, he was getting help from Bo Nickel and Anthony Cassar, 2 NCAA champs from Penn State. And, those guys, in a wrestling match, they both smoke Colby and Kamaru, in my honest opinion. So, if that's who he's learning how to defend from, and those guys are big boys, man. We're going to have a close fight. I still have Kamaru winning, but if he falls into, like, that wrestler trap where, like, oh, man, I just knocked out Colby Covington, I can't throw hands to anybody. And Colby, he doesn't have much power, so you don't really have to worry too much about what's coming your way. If he tries to stand with Jorge to prove something, he's getting knocked out. And we see it. Jorge has power. Bodied Cerrone. Bodied Darren Till. Sent Ben Askren to the Shadow Realm. And I hope next game to do him some justice. I don't like his model. But like if we had the long hair Jesus model going on UFC 3, you see a lot more people with him. But here we're going against Matt Brown. Matt Brown doesn't have the best body health stats, but this guy's playing really smart with him. When you're going against somebody that has a higher rated fighter, like right now. See, I'm feinting, working my way in. He's being smart with his defense. He's really hugging high block a lot. Ooh, see that? So this guy's playing possum a little bit. Definitely feel like Matt Brown should be at least like a C+, not a B. He's not too viable in this division. But it's a 5-round fight, so I'll just play a little bit smart. I'm not going to turn up any pressure just yet. I want to gauge where his defense is at. And him just... Woo! He just he sidestepped that T kick. Okay. We got ourselves a live dog here. But yeah, Jorge, like, he seemed destined to be just one of those always tough fights that just doesn't get to the title. Now, he has the latest amount of fights ever. I think 40-something fights before getting to a UFC title shot. So here I'm just kind of cycling like the basic 4 pieces. If this guy's smart, he'll start to slip the 3rd strike when I start with the jab. Oh, no. No, buddy. You never want to exchange in the middle of somebody's combination. Woo! Sneaky. Sneaky, but now I'm aware. Beautiful pull counter. Better pull counter for me. I'm cheeky like that. And now he's trapped behind the cage. Not behind, in front of the cage. He doesn't want to move. He's trying to force a pull. I'll try to slip that. Oh, that's that 80 body health. That 80-something body health, man. I don't know what maybe he tried to queue up something. Look, he's flicking the high block, low block. He's getting that uppercut ready, cocky ready in case it goes to his body. Head's rocked. Try to get the flying knee. A little bit delay. Ooh. God damn, man, your body's hurt. Why don't you keep blocking your head? guy's doing a decent job surviving, I'll tell you that much. Oh, you cheeky bastard. It's just a matter of time now. Here at this point, if your opponent survives, you can just kind of chill. Like, I know he's... I'd have to be really dumb to blow this lead right now. It's getting a little bit laggy, though, and I'm not really liking it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. And this is what happens when players get in danger. They start to fire back the same thing that got them in trouble. They're just trying to stick to what they know. This guy should be trying to lunge to the outside of the jab, you know, like slip lunge, do everything to try to control the center. And I know it's hard with Brown, but I shouldn't have touched my body, bro. Stop blocking your head. Let me get this flying knee. It's over. So, speaking of cycling combinations, that jab straight lead hook combo that's really popular. Usually the hook is thrown forward moving. So for that specific pull counter there, I'm at the end of jab range. So he's going. So I'm at the perfect range to get full damage on that pull counter. So he went jab straight. The straight was forward moving, so it was the lead hook. Pulled it. Jorge has that counter puncher perk, and it's lights out for Matt, the Immortal Brown, who is no longer immortal. Oh, yeah. Good start. Good start. Hopefully we go against somebody that's higher rated. We're going to get to another fight. Thompson. Swag boy Joaquin. Championships. I'm only getting nothing but championships fights, man. Nothing but championships fights. And why not? Let me know in the comments how you think Jorge will beat Usman. If it's not by knockout, I want to know how. You guys think he's just going to tee off on him? And just, Usman will never get started. Because if he gets too overzealous, man, Usman will take him to... he'll take him to dark waters, man. Oh, okay, we got one of these guys. Okay. So you see this, Stephen Thompson. Any guy that has high footwork, it's always harder to chase them. So what this guy's trying to play is the get me frustrated game. You see how he's loading up? He's loading up the basic meta combos. He's loading up jab, lead hook straight, jab, uppercut hook, occasional side kick, right? So I'm Masvidal. My footwork isn't as great. I think it's like about an 88. So in my case, knowing that he's hugging that high block, I'm just going to chip away at his body. And that's what I'm going to try to do. See, he's only head hunting. Now, he never wants to engage first. So I'm just going to slowly chip away at his body. Jabs, lead hook straight. Another meta combo there. But he's not blocking his body at all. And if he tries to throw that block counter uppercut, I'm just going to slip it. People don't really know. It wasn't until like that fight I had against Marshall and even against Ed that I slipped the block counter. People didn't know that could be done. That's launching up, queuing up a third strike. See, there I was too close, so that straight didn't do as much damage as it should have. Or maybe it's a bug that doesn't allow it to do as much damage there, but no. And another thing, you see how he's punching the air? I'm making sure all my shots land on the block, and when I land on his body, even if it's like a slight touch, right? It's going to be when I expect him to throw something. That's when his short-term stamina is low. See that? Every single time that he throws a strike, especially with that rear side, and he misses, it hits the air. It's costing him so much more stamina. I don't want to talk too much. Hold on. I want him to believe he can strike with me in the pocket because I have the advantages there. Just on the Masvidal's build. No wombo combo for you there. He doesn't have an answer to like the body hooks. So I'm just going to keep being smart with my entries there. Guys like Masvidal, Aldo, Diaz, they have combos like lead hook, rear body hook, lead hook to the head. Stuff that people don't really expect to be effective. See, only headhunting. Only headhunting. The shots he goes for to the body, he just goes for it when he's at a certain range. Sneaky. But it doesn't tell me that he's timing them with like a purpose. He's just trying to throw it just to throw it. If he goes for that side kick, I'm sidestepping the shot a bit again. My 6-piece combo that nobody knows how to throw except me. I really got to get back. I did the extending combos video on my technique tips, but that was a 6-piece. Play it back, you'll see that was 6 strikes. And you know, honestly, stepping away from the game just makes it so much more enjoyable to play. Ooh, good body kick. But I feel like my timing is better when I don't play. You know, when you get too frustrated and you're like, oh man, this guy's running or this guy's doing this and that, it's just ruining your experience. But when you just come in, hop in, do a little showcase here and there, it's fun, you know. I'm still going to try to flying knee this guy too. Yeah, he's not blocking his body at all. And just delaying like just your input of your strike does so much to somebody's timing. Like when I use like leg kicks and stuff. Ah, come on. Speaking of the devil, when I use leg kicks, I always wait like half a second because I know they expect me to throw a leg kick, so they go alternate high low block. And the same thing applies here with the body strikes. Yeah, another good fight with Petr Yan, and Aldo. I know I love Aldo, man. I don't see that fight going the distance. Somebody's getting knocked out in 3 rounds. And that's the sucky part. Just the way that they fight, I just don't see a decision happening. On paper, Aldo's the better technical boxer. Better on a lot of stuff. But the stance shifts that Petr Yan does and the pressure he does. If he does what Max Holloway did and causes Aldo to overthrow on his counters instead of sticking to single shot counters, then, you know, the only times Aldo's really truly gassed, I'm not counting the Mark Hominick fight because he was on antibiotics the entire week of the fight and still whooped his ass for 4 rounds and a half. But against, I think maybe the first Edgar fight he slowed down a bit, and then against Max 2 times. So other than that, nothing else. But he seems to look a lot better in bantamweight for sure. And I can't wait. I hope they add him in bantamweight, man. I hope they had a prime Barao too. The more competitive people, the better. Ooh. Ooh, he's gassed. Oh! Oh, he's not. That Weathering Storms. See what I mean, though? Those shots to the body, they add up. Like, Stephen Thompson, his body health is like about a 92. I believe it's 92. But me just chipping away at his body health. Him whiffing, constantly punching the air. Extending them arms and not landing on. Let's go! Come on. I gotta pull back flying knee. And that's the only thing I get this showcase. That's the best thing I can get. Oh my god. That's the Aldo combo to drop that we dropped Jeremy Stevens, bro. We'll just keep him here. Wow. That's a 10-8 round if I've ever seen one. His stamina was just low when he was exchanging there, and he ate that. I think, what was it I threw? I threw like a hook or something? Yeah, he's gassed. That body's hurting. Like, people don't understand. Okay, good for you. People understand when you sneak in those body hooks, they do so much work. People, if you're predictable with whatever you do, oh my god, he still blocked his head? Your body's hurt, man. Still not out. He tried to fire back with the rock. Not a good idea. Just makes, man. You know, this guy is kind of crumpled under the pressure, man. That game-bred pressure. I don't think that would happen in a rematch, obviously. I think Stephen Thompson just has his number. Could he prove me wrong? Maybe he could, but I mean, this was dope. He just broke down. He actually landed that uppercut first, but he was just so hurt. He had no health behind him, stamina low. I got that little boost from after rocking him for my stamina after the flying knee, so I was chilling. All right, I'm gonna look for another one. the bane of this weight class's existence. Now, here's my reasoning why. I think Jorge Masvidal in this game is the ideal counter to Nick because he has good chin stats, good body stats, good leg health stats, good overall health in general. It's just Nick is so annoying, mainly because I feel like, one, everything that he throws has 90 power, and I don't think that should be the case with his kicks. His chin is a 97, and the game is primarily so boxing oriented that he can afford to stay in your face with a high-ass block and a high-ass chin. It's just really hard to win exchanges against the dude unless you have a good power advantage. And it's crazy. The only weakness is his body health, which is about like 87. So you can try to headhunt, but working the body is the best thing to do. But yeah, I mean, I do. It depends. The one good thing with most Nick Diaz players that they all relatively play the same way. Not a lot of them play in a special way like how Mati does it, or even how Unibot uses Nick. And this is what they like to do, right? They like to stay in your face, try to make you panic. But I'm too experienced for that. And what they always like to do, they like to... Stupid mistake on your part, bud. But they like to stay in your face, basically ignore what you're doing, so then a player starts to panic. You're like, oh my god, what I gotta do to get this guy out of there? Speaking of the devil, I was talking too much. He's rocking me there with the wombo combo. I'm gonna just... I know what you're thinking before you even throw it, bud. And if you start throwing jab and body straight, I'm going to knee the fuck out of you. I try to catch him. That's he's throwing a combination. If you just take a nice little minor step back and you know someone's just gonna plant and rip, just toss a head kick. You'll be surprised what it does. Hey, you see this? He's throwing all these strikes and there's no real intention behind them. Like, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just doing what he sees other players do. But like most Nick Diaz players, they just pedal on. Come on. I got counters for that too, boy. I don't want to headhunt too much, even though I keep on rocking him all over. Rocking all over the place. Anybody else, that would have been a rock, maybe. Trying to force out a pull counter. I'm gonna eat these knees. Stay in my face for no reason. I'm gonna eat these knees, bro. He's not even aware of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of messing up his timing. See, every time he tries to go, I'm gonna go. There's the body rock. God damn, man. These people just keep blocking their head, man. They just know the knee's coming. That's what happens. You have success with one thing and then you can never get it again. You don't block your body, they didn't take this fall on you. All those whiffs are gonna be taxing, boy. Good mix up. Oh man, like I wouldn't do that in a competitive fight against somebody like too good. I just rise up a flying knee for no reason. I'll try to throw one at the end of the bell because I'm cheeky. But easy round, easy round. Just messing up a guy's rhythm is really good. Just, you know, if you stop them from getting going and you just make them hesitant on throwing, the game just goes so smooth. It's gonna. I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be a lot harder to play with Usman. Not because of his stats. His stats are actually good, but just because of the levels of his striking stuff and the animation for some of them, it's really hard to strike with Usman a certain way. But yeah, I hope he's smart with his entries against Jorge and he doesn't make a mistake. Alright, cute. Because my biggest fear is like, I know Jorge, like he should be able to beat Conor, but I could see Dana doing some shit like, you know, like I could see him just doing something like having Conor jump the line at welterweight to fight Jorge, and then Conor could have a chance to beat. All right, I'm talking way too much. I'm getting tagged, but Conor does have a chance to beat Jorge. And I don't want that dude holding 3 belts, man. Fuck him. Fight some contenders first before you get that shot at the welterweight title. Hell, even Jorge talking about he'll give Nate Diaz a shot at the title. It's just stupid to me. As stupid as that head kick I just whiffed. And then the force push yeeting me away at a distance. All right, now this guy's playing a little bit more defensive. For those of you who don't know, that lead, if they're landing on the leads, oh, it's a wrap. No, that chin holds up. But the side matters where you fire up that uppercut. When you have, when you're trying to do a block counter, so that lead uppercut, if he lands on the lead side of my block, it's going to come out a lot faster than the rear. But if he lands on the rear side, then it's going to come out a lot faster. Oh, man. He's out. Swum. It's calculated pressure. There's the first body rock. Is he out? Nah, I should have jumped. When it's a body rock, it's honestly best for you like not to jump. It's honestly best for you not to jump, because you know you're not gonna take him out. There it is. Oh my God! Fuck! Let me live. Let me have my moment of flying knees. Jesus. I should have done it right there. Why not? Fucking straight, man. He's panicking. This poor soul is panicking. There it is. Should be done. Yeah, it's a wrap. There goes Nick, the overrated Diaz brother. I would. Alright. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. Looking for one more. Now I gotta start searching for Usman. Because it's best to play like right now. At this time of day. So I can get some Usman fights in. But definitely gotta do like one more with Jorge. And then we'll be Gucci. Going against a Woodley. You know, Woodley's he has a lot of power. Obviously, we all know this, but man, he is his own worst enemy. How can you be that freaking big and you just back up so much? Like, I get it. You know, you're trying to draw somebody into the counter, but you gotta come forward. This guy's not playing like Woodley at all, man. He's coming forward right now. But not on Matt. You shouldn't try this against Masvidal. I got the better boxing. Okay. Are you? Am I a joke to you? Oh, this is my stuff. A little body jab, lead hook to the head, lead hook, body uppercut. Okay. I like fighting people that steal my stuff or learn from my stuff. See that? That's a me thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disrupt his timing. Because the way he's playing, you see that? He's expecting me to react a certain way. You see that? I'm just going to step up right out the way. Every time he throws that lead hook, just back up right out the way. I'm going to sneak it in myself. His issue is that he's throwing it when my stamina is likely full. Obviously, I can't see my stamina right now. I'm throwing it right after he lands a strike. See that? And he's just flicking high block, low block, high block, low block. You don't see that coming from me. I take my chances. Uppercut, uppercut, hook. He's definitely going to try to like razz a freaking uppercut counter if I go to his body. So I'm going to preemptively slip after that throw. He's also doing a good job with the footsies game. What guys don't also realize is that those body jabs, they're meant to set up the second strike. Like, the body jab itself is not going to do that much damage. Good sneaky body hooks. Now he's getting cheeky with them. You're getting way too cheeky, bro. It's like, ooh, I got too cheeky there. Okay, okay. But it's like I feel that people don't recognize that I can see what you're doing on my screen. It's not this foreign concept. I see that you're trying to touch my body. I see that your main focus has been my body. Ah, I should have paused a little bit there. Nice, preemptively swing. Fishing for that uppercut counter. Fishing for that. Nope. Let's go. I love that combination. I will get. Don't go to my body. I swear to God, don't go to my body. Oh, that was a terribly ranged kick. Oh, man. Dude, seriously? Let's go! I got it. I got it. If your head health is getting stretched, it makes no sense to take the risk to go to the body. Especially if the guy is showing you that he is more than capable of firing back the counters that he can. Beautiful. I should have jumped on him and said super necessary. But that's the way to go. This is the way to go. Right on that beard. Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Gamebred, Street Jesus Masvidal, whatever the hell you want to call him. Mr. 3-piece with a soda is set to fight Kamaru Usman this Saturday at UFC 251. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Merrill 17, I'm out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes.